Like, what was the Romans' competitive advantage? Do you know?
If I had to guess, they had a high level of sophistication when it came to military strategy. They had, you know, I mean, they had so much money. I think
So it's
that's a
just
big
money
part of it.
from
I mean,
trade.
how does it not have to? I mean, if you're going to arm your people and you want to pay them and pay your soldiers, you want to give them fucking armor and weapons and shit. Like, the more money you have, the more weapons. The
And
more
what is
horses,
that money
the
coming
more
from?
everything.
Resources?
Stealing from people.
So that's what they're just like going in. They're taking all the shit, and then
I would imagine there's a lot of things going on.
wait a minute. That actually makes sense. That if your business is you're essentially like a pirate. Like if your business is just conquest and then stealing, you need to continue to expand the empire to continue to feed it.
Yeah.
And then the bigger the empire gets, the less that money affects the rest of the empire. So you reach a certain level where you just can't sustain it.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
go crazy.
Yeah.
You go crazy like the son of a rich man who's doing coke in a mansion. You just go fucking crazy.
Bro, that's what they said. No, that's what they said that guy was. What was his name? Oh, fuck. And they said it was the lead pipes. He didn't drink from the water. Marcus Aurelius' son was...
Oh, Commodus. No.
No.
What was Marcus
not,
Aurelius' son? The evil son, right?
Yeah, Zeno? Zenit? Doesn't matter. But I guess they said that...
Joaquin Phoenix.
yeah.
Commodus.
Oh, you were right.
I was right.
Okay, maybe it wasn't a function of just like this guy came up in extreme wealth and opportunity and whatever. Maybe it was a function of like they didn't understand the lead pipes made you fucking crazy, and for the first time he was every bit of water that he drank was from those lead pipes.
Oh my! For the first time.
Think about it.
No way. He was the first person. Like that's generation was the first generation.
Well, Aurelius was Aurelius born into it?
I don't know.
Because when I was in Rome and I was looking
Is this like a widely studied theory? The lead
this
pipe
was a guy
theory?
told me when I was at the Colosseum.
wild.
Definitely an article in Science about it.
Did lead poisoning bring down ancient
because they didn't
Rome?
know. For them, like the idea that there was like water and there was accessible water that was actually good for you was for the rich only. And what if that's all you had? Of course you're going to go crazy, because at the beginning of his reign he wasn't that crazy, and then my man just went wild. So yeah, it could have been the lead pipes. Tap water from ancient Rome likely contained 100 times more.
100 times more lead than local spring
Think about
water.
that. And all the poor
the
people
rich
don't
people
have fucking plumbing, so they're getting water from a river.
Isn't that a little bit of karma? Isn't that a little bit of karma?
Life works in mysterious
use a lot,
ways.
too.
Sometimes the universe.
Oh, it will.
Sometimes
will
the universe
correct, my
just
boy.
sends you a message. You remember when Heather McDonald blacked out on stage? She was talking about the vaccine. I mean, I don't mean to diss on her. She's a nice lady. But has there ever been a time where the universe is like, yo,
bro, have you
hang
seen?
on.
There's a compilation. Like, have you seen the in like the gay dancing where they do like the fall?
Yes, I have that. Yes,
There's a
yes,
compilation.
yes.
There's a compilation
of all the different people blacking out.
of all the people like falling as part of the gay dancing, and then Heather just dropping.
Yeah,
But she was really going off about how proud she was about like being boosted, a few times, and
hilarious.
yeah,
But it's like the universe is like, hey,
you're going too far.
You guys
You're
are going too far.
now.
This whole
Yeah.
fucking world's going too far. How about that?
Yeah. Drop.
That's why people believe in God.
Well, okay.
Stuff like that.
You
They go,
believe in-
maybe there is a fucking someone watching over
I
this.
hope so.
I hope so too.
And what if religion is just the language that you can speak to him and he speaks to you?
Yeah.
Because they all more or less say the same things.
Very similar.
And what if they're up there, they're going, I don't really mind what language you speak, as long as you're doing these things, because I think it will help you. It's not even like a narcissism thing. It's just like, hey, if you do these things, you're probably going to live a better life and enjoy this life, this gift that I've given you.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's it. Because, what is it, the Pascal's wager? Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
I kind of subscribe to that. I was raised with no religion, but it's like, I'd rather live life thinking there was a God. and
Yeah.
live
That's
life-
Jordan Peterson's position too.
Yeah. I think there's something to it.
There certainly could be.
Do you think it? You think there's someone out there?
I don't think we should think of it as a someone, because I have a feeling that's part of the problem. Like, we pretended that God's some dude in a skirt, a fucking robe in the sky. You know, they wear weird clothes, and back before they had cell phones. Like, what? God, really? What is that? Like, why are we depicting him like that?
Yeah.
If you just are honest about how people tell stories, if you just really just don't don't think about what you know to be true and what you believe and what your faith tells you, just like what you know about human beings and stories. Yeah. Every time human beings have told a story, like if you wanted to talk to someone from Oliver North's family about like what happened with Rick Ross and cocaine sales in South Central Los Angeles, and did they use the money to fund the Contras versus the Sandinistas in Nicaragua? Like what?
They would never.
His family doesn't believe that, right? Because they have a very specific narrative. And then 100 years from now, Ronald Reagan would be like the greatest, most noble American that's ever lived, and to some people, he is today. So it's like these narratives shift and swing and change over time depending on who tells them, which is why censorship is so dangerous. And it's why ideological narratives are so dangerous. Because if you don't tell me the truth about history, I don't know what to not fuck up again.
But what is the truth about how we treat each other? I feel like there is a truth there.
Yeah.
And I think there are, well, you can judge a religion by like by its fruit. Like, there's a reason why Judaism was successful. There's a reason why Christianity comes around and it's successful. And there's a reason why Islam comes around and it's successful. It has to have fruit. It can't just be, I'm forcing you to do this. The people have to enjoy what they're getting from it for it to be successful.
100%. Yeah.
So they needed it in the time. You know, like, I almost wonder if you look at religions as like girlfriends. Like every new one is a reaction to the last one. Like Judaism was like very strict, and there's all these rules, and you can't eat this and you can't do that. And then like Christianity comes around and it's just like, hey, bro, I love you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you did something fucked up. I love you. You know what I mean? Like, it's right. Like, there's some
just say you're sorry.
That's it.
Just say you're sorry.
Say sorry, and
okay,
I love you. Come to heaven. And then like, then it got too crazy. Maybe like not too crazy, but then maybe it was taking advantage of too much. It was like, I don't even need much from you. And then people were like, all right, well, I'm not going to do much. And then Islam comes around and it's like, oh, you weren't even praying once every week? Like, now you're going to do it 5 times a day.
5 times a day.
Yeah. Happy Ramadan, by the way. I think today's the first day of Ramadan.
Today?
Yeah. But